You know what time it is? It's that time. It is that time. Let's see what today's question is, and we'll hit it. Question is number 46. What are the top qualities that make a great client slash customer, or that makes a bad client slash customer? Well, I guess that's, well, what are the top qualities that make a great client slash customer, or the flip side of that makes a bad one? That's a tough, very subjective question. So, if you're a business owner or serve others, which many of you obviously do, I'd love for you to chime in. But I think there's probably some areas we can agree on. So for me, I would have a whole laundry list of things. In fact, that's an exercise that I do, is just put the descriptor words and phrases that describe my ideal partner, my ideal avatar, my ideal client. All right. Some of those, many of them, by the way, are intangibles. And I'll start by saying this. When I realized how important this was, shout out to Simon Sinek, because he had said a quote, and it's something to the tune of, the goal in business is not to do business with everybody who needs what you have. The goal is to do business with those who believe what you believe. And I was in a journey, a part of this growth with the locker room years ago when I first read that. And it just hit me like a ton of bricks. That was what I needed to hear in that moment, for the conscious or subconscious permission to say, it's okay. They're not bad. I'm not better than. We're just not for each other. We're not aligned, and that's okay. Right? And so the more clear I got on the who, our business began to grow and grow more efficiently, better retention, more referrals of other like-minded people that we seek to attract. And it is true that your vibe attracts your tribe. So before I go pointing the finger and answering this question that somebody's bad, I need to know, first of all, what is it that I'm seeking? Who is it that I'm seeking? And maybe even more important than that, what is it that I'm not seeking? Who is it that I'm not for? Right? Otherwise, if I don't spend time to identify the ideal who, how will I ever know if they're standing right in front of me or not? Okay. So for me, some of the obvious choices would be somebody that's coachable. I need to know that they're receptive, they're coachable, they're willing to change and receive new information, explore and discover, versus just doing the same old, going through life like a dress rehearsal. So I need to know they're coachable. I need to know that they're a team player. I need to know that they're a collaborator. They don't just walk around with the scarcity mindset, holding their cards to their chest, afraid to share or collab with others because of fear of competition, right? Somebody stealing my great idea or whatever. And I understand there's a time and a place for that, but I think you get my point. They have to be able to open their mind, open their hand, and say, here I am. I'm receptive, and I'm also willing to share and give just as much as I'm willing to receive. That's very important to me. Obviously, they got to be hungry. They've got to be a person of high character, meaning integrity, doing what they said they're going to do. There's nothing more excruciating, especially in the coaching world. Somebody that says they're going to do something, and week after week after week they don't. It just makes me cringe, man. Going back to the hungry thing, they have to have that drive. They have to have that internal inspiration, ambition, motivation, whatever buzzword you want to use, that they have purpose. They know why they're getting out of bed every day. They don't need me to pump into them constantly like a Tony Robbins event or something like that. And that's where you get in the whole motivation versus inspiration thing. Last one, I could keep going for days, but last one I'll say is somebody who's accountable to themselves, accountable to others. And I've learned through coaching that accountability isn't necessarily like me shouting at you and cracking the whip and shaming you. It's just holding you to account to the things that you said you wanted, you said you were going to do. And my job is just to hold up the mirror, say, did you do it or not? Why or why not? What got in the way? And we explore that together. But the essence of accountability lies within you. I put the accountability back on the client, not me telling you what the consequence is going to be. You're the one that owns the accountability. I'm just the one that asks the questions and reminds you pretty frequently of the things that you said until you do it, or the audio no longer matches the video and we have to explore, well, which is it? Is this still important to you? Because if so, the actions are not aligning any longer. So which is it? Are we going to change the actions or do we need to change the goal? Right? So I don't know. I'm going a lot of different ways on this topic. Easy to do, but how would you describe or what in your mind makes a great customer or client, or on the flip side, what would make a bad one? It's kind of the yin and yang, right? That's some of the things for me of what I look for in others, of who I especially partner with. I have to enjoy working with you. If we can't hypothetically go out and grab dinner or have a drink or something after a long day, meaning if I can't see myself like hanging out with you, not probably going to work out. Okay. I have to enjoy being around you, not dreading every time we meet. And yeah, there's a lot to that. So let me know your thoughts. Love to hear it. See ya.